Boys, oh, that's what I love the most. Those cowboys. That's all I want.
Well, heck yeah. Girls love bull riders.
You know, for most high school girls, it would seem to be the captain of the football team that would catch their eye. For the boys, perhaps a cheerleader or debutante. Well, these aren't your average high schoolers, and this is definitely not your average pep rally and football game. Here, the hits are harder, the speed's more extreme. Don't worry, though. These students have done their homework and memorized their 3 R's: reading, writing, and roping.
High school rodeo is huge. We're in Heber City, Utah at the state finals, and the top 10 competitors will be here competing tonight for spots to go to the national finals in Gillette, Wyoming, later in July. These kids have worked very hard all year long, since August of last year up through the spring to get to this point tonight. They go to 32 rodeos a year.
There's a lot of schools throughout the country. Kids can go to college on scholarship, participate in rodeos. That's how I paid for my college, was through rodeo scholarships. And between that and our foundation that's set up to provide scholarships for these kids, hopefully we're helping more kids get educated to be leaders in our communities and in our world.
What started in Texas in the late 1940s as a way to allow teenage students a chance to excel in a non-traditional sport, high school rodeo now covers 48 states, 2 Canadian provinces, and the entire continent of Australia. Today in Heber, Utah, riders fight for a spot in the National Rodeo Competition, similar to most other high school sports. With almost $25,000 in scholarships up for grabs, every toss of the rope or second on the back of a steer could mean better college opportunities. While the competitions and scholarships are familiar when compared with other high school sports programs, high school rodeo still finds itself in a class of its own. Though it's not actually recognized by school district athletic programs, the National High School Rodeo Association does offer students an alternative to varsity sports, and it has the same college payoff. But it's on a scale of difficulty more in line with what professional riders face.
You have to be mentally tough, physically tough, and a lot of kids who play football, they think that rodeo isn't tough. All you do is got to sit on a horse, but there's a lot more to it. You have to be dedicated. You have to be out there practicing. If you want to be at the top, you have to be very dedicated to what you want to do.
They work hard, and I know how much time they put into working and practicing. And then you come to the rodeos, and there's so many things that are involved that you can't control. And so kids, they have to learn how to be great losers and great winners and competitors, deal with adversity, and it all around prepares them for life.
Students who place in nationals will go to Gillette, Wyoming for the big event later in July, and they'll be facing riders from all over the world. The National High School Rodeo Association does have programs all over the West and beyond, and they invite teenagers to trade pigskin for cowhide. Rodeo may not be as traditional as other sports, but high schoolers who climb in the saddle may have even more to gain than their counterparts on the field.
The kids learn responsibilities.
I think through rodeo, if we can develop kids with good character, hard work ethic, kids that can deal with adversity, overcome the bad things that are going to come to them in life and have good attitudes, that's what I want it to accomplish.
From the trailhead and in the saddle, I'm Terry Wood.